All right, Golf Pit fan, welcome back to the place where everyone gets better. Today we're gonna talk about something really fun, shaping the golf ball. How to hit those draws, how to hit those fades, and everything in between, okay? Now, I wanna tell you a little story before we get this going. Every golfer out there is gonna be so much better served and shoot lower scores if you guys can select one of those to hit, the one that's more natural to you and the one that's better for you, and you're gonna play that shot over and over and over. I played professional golf for a long time, and it took me a long time to realize that, I love to see that nice high sexy draw, but when I would try to hit it for my swing, I was much more of a fader of the golf ball. My course management went through the roof when I started playing the shot that was more natural to me. So today, I'm gonna take you through how the pros fade it and draw it. And then I'm gonna take you through a process that can help you figure out which one you do the best. Okay? If we can get that and stick with it, we're good to go, all right? So let's talk about this. The fade and the draw. Now here's the thing. There's two things that are really gonna be at play when the golf ball is curving, okay? One of them is going to be the path of the golf club. The other one is gonna be the face of the golf club, all right? Now, what the pros do is they like to really not have to change too much stuff in a 0.2 second downswing. They wanna preset this stuff. Okay. All right, guys, so there's two things in our setup that are really gonna help us shape the golf ball, fade and a draw, without having to change much in our swing. Let's take a look. Number one is gonna be our foot line, where our feet are aimed. Now, Tiger used to talk about wanting to have his feet aimed where his golf ball would start, okay? The club face then is the other thing. We're gonna want the club face aimed wherever we want the golf ball to finish. So in this case, we're gonna want this golf ball to finish a little more right. We'll have that right there, okay? So now I'm set up for a fade, right? I've got my feet aimed a little bit left. I've got my club face aimed a little bit right. Now the big key, I'm gonna make my normal golf swing and I'm gonna swing along my foot line, so slightly left. Now, I'm sure everybody has seen that great viral video of DJ talking about his fade and what the most important thing is. Everybody knows the answer, that the ball fades,
and
right?
When you're playing this shot, the most important thing you have to do, especially playing a fade, is the most important thing that can happen is you make sure you fade it.
Well, he was wrong. There's two important things if you're gonna hit a fade. One, the ball has to fade. Two, the ball has to start left of your target. Because although it may fade, it may be way out to the right, all right? So what I've done here is I've set up an alignment rod directly in front of my golf ball, right on my start line. This is gonna give me feedback and a helpful visual of where I want my golf ball to exit, all right? So fade ball, more natural to me. We've got our feet a little bit more left of our target. What we're gonna look for is we're gonna look for this golf ball to come out left of the alignment rod and curve back to the right. Now we have a pretty strong right to left wind here, so if this golf ball does have a big curve on it, it's probably gonna show about a third of that, all right? All right, my feet are left. If I'm gonna hit a fade, I might put my ball slightly forward. My club face is a little to the right, and now I'm just gonna swing down my foot line. There's that ball creeping back about 4 or 5 yards right now, okay? With this wind, that's gonna be a nice solid fade. See if we can put a bunch of curve on this one, right? And so if I wanted to do that, all I would do would make these angles even greater, guys. I would have my club face aimed a little bit more right. I would have my feet aimed a little bit more left. Let's see if we can get this thing to really curve. Working its way back towards the target. Beautiful. Now the draw, the shot everybody wants to hit, but the shot that probably is really the correct shot to play for about only 75 or 80% of you out there, okay? This one, our ball is gonna finish a little bit more left. We'll have the club face there. Our feet are gonna be a little bit more right. So these two lines are moving together, and now we're just gonna do the same thing again. I'm looking for this golf ball to start right of my alignment rod and curve back towards the target. I am going to put this ball slightly more back than maybe I normally would play it. And again, swing right along my foot line. With that wind, that draw is much easier. Ball curving left of target. Really good. Let's do one more of those. Guys, if you're working on shaping the golf ball, make sure you do it with something like a 7-iron, okay? It's gonna give you a good variability in your ability to hit the good shots or the bad shots, but also actually see some curve. A pitching wedge is really, really hard to curve. A 4-iron isn't as hard to curve, okay? That's why we think about Bubba Watson and the Masters from the Trees, how impressive that shot was, taking that lofted club and having it curve that far, okay? All right, we're going for the draw again. Set up here, my feet are going right, my club face is going left, right down the foot line. I don't know, maybe I turned into a drawer of the golf ball. Let's see if we can do one really and get it to bend. We're gonna get it going extreme, okay? And actually, there is a lot of value in this type of practice and getting up there, especially for the better players, working on curving the golf ball and curving it a lot, not to use it in competition, but to simply have control of the spin. There's one that starts right of the flag, right of the green, finishes left of the greens. There was a big bender right there, okay? Awesome, guys. Now, what I would recommend, you set up this little station at your practice station, okay, at your range, and all you would do, you'd hit 3 shots with each, okay? You'd hit 3 fades to a target, starting left, curving back, 3 draws to the same target, starting right, curving back, and find out which one you hit better and which one was easier. Do that a couple times, and all of a sudden you've got your go-to shot and the shape you should be playing 90% of the time out there. All right, guys? Wonderful. Well, I hope you guys learned a little something fun about shaping the golf ball. It can be a lot of fun, but you only want to do it when you have to. Please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Make sure you share it with your friends so everybody can keep getting better.